And here's Doris Louise looking out the window at birds. All right, guys, you saw what my day is like so far. It's only about maybe 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe. But I walked out here to the van because when I tried to video inside, I either have a dog that's barking, one that's coughing, cats jumping all over the place. So, yeah, I decided to do this out here. Oh, my gosh. To me, the news isn't getting any better, okay? I know the economy, but I'm not just looking at the economy, I'm looking at life. And that's what's scary to me. But it is what it is, and we only control that we, the people, have is to take care of ourselves. That's the only control we have now. Away from politics, because politics is really getting bad as far as I'm concerned. So self-serving. But right now, the person we have to listen to is ourselves. And listen to our self-preservation. Yeah. And that's what I'm listening to. I don't care what they say out there. I don't care whether they say, oh, it's flat out. It's going to start back up. What was said either yesterday or the other day, probably every day. Oh, we've already tested 1 million people. How many people is there in the United States? Hello. A heck of a lot more than 1 million. Because there are cities that have way more than 1 million. So, if that's all that have been tested, can you imagine how many have not been tested? Scary. And I'm still saying, God, I wish I could get out in the woods. I'm not going to jump and do it right off because I don't want to take that chance. I want to know that I can go to certain places and be there. And that I can stay there for a length of time or find another place after that length of time that I could go to another place that I could stay a certain length of time. Because I'm not going to put myself out there either. I'm not senile yet. And I was listening to YouTube. Several people, I mean, come on, I'm a YouTuber. And honestly, I've never gotten a cent out of monetizing. Not one penny. And I listen to these YouTubers, and I know a lot of them do YouTube because that's how they make their money to travel, to be honest. Some of them work online, and that's wonderful. But a lot of them, they depend on other people to pay for their gas, to pay for anything that they need to have done, to pay for their entertainment. They expect subscribers to do that. Hun, especially now. How can you ask people to send you money to become a member? Come on, I just want to talk to you all. I don't want to, you all have done things for me without me asking because you cared, and I so appreciate it. But to just say, hey man, I need money, send me money. Are you crazy? These people need their money. And of course, a lot of these YouTubers, and I'm not going to mention any of them because I really don't know who they all are, but a lot of them figure, oh wow, they're getting a stimulus check. Maybe I can get some money out of them. Honey, that stimulus check is not going to go to become a member or anything like that unless I knew that that person really needed the money. I would not not do it. And those that are asking to become, hey, become a member of my chat and my live stream, whatever it is that they do. And, you know, you can become a member for, say, 15, 20. This one said $100, but he realized that $100 a month he wasn't going to get. I don't want to hear nobody for $100 a month. But anyway, he went down to $1. But I won't do it because I'm not saying it's e-begging. I'm not. I hate that word. It's a horrible word. But, okay, so you need money? Well, so does other people need money. And nowadays, it's going to get worse. They're going to need more money. Situations are going to get pretty bad because we're opening the economy. And some people, oh, wow, I'm afraid of them opening it. I know it's necessary. I'm not saying it's not necessary. But why can't we do with what's going on right now for a while longer just to ensure that things are going to get better? Not just say, oh, it's flattening out right now. Yeah, right now. And then it's going to go like that. Because once it's open, there's going to be more people that are not going to follow the guideline. Because even now, they're not following the guideline. And you know yourself, you know people, or you've seen people that don't. Look at the beaches. They open the beaches in Florida again. Oh my God, I'm glad I'm not in Florida. I'm glad I don't live there anymore. Because that is so ridiculous. Open the beaches up. They show people all over. Really? Oh, God. Look, don't listen to what the politicians say. Like I said, they're self-serving. Listen to what you say inside of you about your life. Do you want to survive? Do you want to live a life of... You know, I'd rather live this life like it is than go out there and say, oh, everything's okay, and die. No, I don't want to die. I mean, I'm 77, but I intend to live to 100. Well, depends. But for my children, I do. You know, all parents want to be there for their children. And I talked to my youngest daughter yesterday, and all the kids are doing great, and she's doing good, and I'm thankful to hear that. I really am. There's something else I wanted to say. You know, there are a lot of dysfunctional families. There's a lot of parents and children that are not talking to each other. They have been that way for a long time. Oh my God. Kids, this is not the time to not call your parent and say, hey, I just wanted to call you to let you know I love you. That's important. Because how would you like your last words to be, I don't love you, I don't need you, I don't want you? And that goes for parents too, because a lot of parents have told their children, because of the children's choice of life, I don't love you anymore, I don't want you anymore, I don't want to see you anymore. What if they died and that was the last words you said to them? That's going to be hard on you, and it's going to be hard on the person that's dying, and their last thoughts are, my parents don't love me anymore. My children don't love me anymore. That's hard. Please consider your words, especially with this going on. Let me... It's very sad. And I know Personally, okay? I know personally. You don't want that to be the last words you hear from your children, nor do your children want to hear that to be the last word from you, that you don't care, that you don't love them. So please think about it, because we don't know what tomorrow brings or what 2 hours from now will bring. Peace. Hugs. Love you all. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.